crap. Okay, hey. It's
literally the third time we've tried to do this.
Yes! It's Dan from the Lonely Havocs. It's Scott, the Brush Wizard. www.thebrushwizard.com.
The Brush Wizard.
The THE Brush Wizard.
Not THEE. That's some other dude.
That's like a Shakespearean guy that paints and also does fucking theater. So, hey, 1500 point battle. AdMech. What's your list?
You got some Skitarii Rangers with sniper rifles.
Yeah. Cool.
Got, some Cataphrone Destroyers.
Wonderful.
And, Tech Priest Dominus.
Some
Vanguard Skitarii. And
what's that guy?
Chicken Walker.
Yeah. Dragoon. Sidonian Dragoon. Yeah, I think that's
another
what it is.
Squad of sniper rifle Rangers.
Very sexy paint jobs.
And some more Vanguard with plasmas.
Yeah. Another
Chicken Walker.
Another Dragoon.
And
what's that?
The Doom Crawler. The Doom Crawler. And the Robo Bros.
Chubby Robos.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Super sweet custom heads. Yeah.
Speaking of custom heads, here's a knight.
Super ugly bastard.
Here's a bloat drone. Here is a Scorpius. Hellforged Scorpius. I got 2 squads of Plague Marines. Plague Bros. Plasma guns.
Yeah.
There's a Lord in Terminator armor.
With a power sword.
It's a power sword.
Yeah.
It looks like a scythe, but it's a power sword.
Power sword.
Well, actually, it's a power sword. And we got 2 more bloat drones.
Yeah.
And this one's still neon from my neon Nurgles that I played at Adepticon this year. So yeah, man, we made up our own. Thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's talk about
King of the Hill.
Let's talk about the thing. King of the Hill.
Basically, no other objectives.
None.
You just take over the center of the board.
Yep. Whoever has the most models on that top of that center building at the end of the game wins the game.
And
hey, that's a nice dice bag.
I know, Grey Lake Storm's dice bag.
Hey, it was there for like a few seconds.
Then Dan's like, get the dice bag off the table.
I don't like shit on the table.
I broke that rule a few times.
Keep it off the table. I don't want that clutter on there.
Yeah.
There's too much stuff, and then you can't see what's going on. But anyways, we decided we were going to do a... wake the hell up! We were going to do... We decided we would do corners for the deployments.
Yep.
So 24-inch corners, basically. Like blocks of...
we each got 2 corners.
We did.
And spread out our forces.
We thinned everything out, which probably made...
not ever done anything like that before.
Which isn't a great idea always, but the strategies were different. I was trying to come up with... like an idea that wouldn't normally necessarily favor any particular army.
Yep.
I knew I had faster moving stuff, but I knew you had like a lot longer range, stronger stuff.
So I got sniper rifles in both corners.
Yeah.
And
covering basically the whole center of the board.
Yeah. Then the robots have like a 36-inch range or something,
which
and
is pretty excellent.
The Onager has like 36 or 4-foot range or something ridiculous. So, if I get open areas...
I'm fucked, basically, if I go out in the open.
You forgot to seize.
And I did forget to seize the initiative. So we did that thing where if you drop all your stuff first, then you basically get +1 to your die roll to get the first turn. I rolled a 1, you rolled a 4. You mentioned earlier in a previous take that you don't like taking the first turn.
I don't like taking the first turn.
Which I think is interesting because you don't have to take the first turn. You can always say...
I never think about...
You never think about saying...
I don't want first turn.
I'll go ahead
I
and
like being able to see somebody's movement during the first turn.
Right.
I don't like putting my guys out in the open. My guys are perfectly safe behind those containers.
Right, yeah.
They're not safe in 2 minutes.
I just want to keep them safe. Just don't move anything.
Yeah.
I've actually seen a lot of guys that do that play style, and I think it's, for Tau especially, where they just sort of bundle up in a corner and just sit there. But they don't do well at objective games because... They don't move onto objectives, or they don't have the
I like playing objective games.
Oh, I love objective games.
I love playing objectives.
Yeah.
But I just don't like making the first attempt.
Yeah. The first one to come out of your corner.
Yeah. It's like okay, we're gonna put these robots up on this platform.
Yeah, wide out in the open.
Yeah, to try to cover the platform from the Plague Marines.
It's spanked in the bottom.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So basically, like how I play, and I don't know how people play. If you're watching this, maybe mention it in the comments about the buildings. I find the building rules a little bit kind of nebulous, gray area about how they work.
Yeah.
So we always kind of just treat buildings like they're vehicles. Like you can embark a vehicle, in your movement phase, and you disembark at the beginning of your movement phase, and you can disembark, on the other side or on top of it. I just kind of assume guys are inside, like running up the stairs with their rifles, like.
The only rules they give you is for ruins.
Yeah,
it's
ruins.
Like, you've got cover.
But what about buildings?
You can walk through a wall. You can walk through a wall.
Yeah,
like
it's because you're infantry and you're just like jumping through windows and shit like that. Which is fine.
Which pisses Greg off.
Does it?
Yeah, he's like, I got Orkilicans and like.
They're walkers.
Yeah,
they can't do that.
Like I can't just break through the side of this building and like eat the people that are inside. No, I have to do this.
Like go around.
I actually screwed him over at Adepticon.
Nice.
Like my Data Smith was outside of a ruin and he was chasing me down with a biker. And it was just like bloop.
Yeah.
Like, I'm inside. You can't come in.
You can't get in there.
You can't assault me now.
So bikes can't go on ruins?
Their vehicle.
Oh,
so
okay. I guess that's fair.
So I guess
I thought it was only walkers that couldn't do it.
Like it's like a vehicle, a vehicle has to go through an opening or go around the walls or something. Is what he said. He's like, so you can't just like blow through a wall.
Interesting. I thought it was as long as you didn't end your move on it, you could just kind of move around it. I don't know. We have to take a look at that.
I don't know.
But like for the purposes of this game, we decided that you had to be on top of the building because like bros could just be inside the building and just stay there and basically be untouchable. But you'd have to like send your guys in to go get them. But we kind of were just like, all right, just be on top of the building.
Yeah, we were gonna have whoever got the most guys inside the building won.
Yeah,
they were like, how do we deal with people fighting inside the building?
We would just have to like, you could take the lid off of it and do that, but it just seemed easier to be like whoever's on top. So I think it's already me shooting at you now that we've gone off a complete tangent, which I'm all about. I'm shooting your Rangers.
No, I'm shooting.
Oh, you're shooting at me. Yeah, that's
right. This is me shooting at your knight because
you had
scared,
first turn. We just
scared to death of the knight. So I was like, I'm shooting everything.
The knight is scary.
And I did like 4 damage.
This morning I woke up and I had like 3 or 4 people like messaging me directly. Hey man, there's new Renegade Knight rules. Check it out.
I got up this morning because I'm here for Midwest Miniatures Madness.
Midwest Miniature Madness.
Recording video for my YouTube channel. And
The Brush Wizard
on YouTube.
Let's paint. THE. Not Brush Wizard, which I found out earlier is like some sort of brush cleaning apparatus.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm staying here at Dan's house and we're playing 40K every night.
Yeah, basically. Right.
And so he's like I got up and I'm like and he's like, Renegade Knight rules. I'm like, cool.
He's like on his way to the bathroom, like, dude, Renegade Knight rules. He's
like today.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, okay. Where are the towels at?
I'm excited because now we can take armigers, which are super cool. They're really awesome models. My buddy Chris. Do you? My buddy Chris, who I played in a couple of previous battle reports and runs tons of armigers, and I was very jealous that he could take them, and now I can take them. So shit's gonna change.
I magnetized my armigers.
Did you?
So that like to paint them, their arms are in the way. So, and to try to get the arms off, there's these 2 little tabs that they like slot into. Then you twist.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So it's like
and then their shoulder pads in the way. So you gotta like peel it up and like try to twist it out. So I assembled them all up, and I'm like, I gotta take these apart so I can paint them. And I'm having a hell of a time, and I'm like, fuck this. And I like snip these things off, and I like super glued magnets.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. They make like their models so they're like difficult to magnetize, or like you can't magnetize every weapon option without actually buying the extra weapon parts and stuff like that. But you know, we're getting crafty with magnets around here, dude.
eBay parts sellers sell extra arms for a reason.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Shooting. Robots are shooting at.
Shooting at a bloat drone up in the corner there. One of my neon bloat drones.
And they didn't really do anything at it. Bloat drone lived a long time.
Bloat drones are one of the best choices in the Death Guard book. I will say it again. Bloat drones are one of the best choices in the Death Guard book. They got 10 wounds, toughness 7. Their fucking flamer spurt jizz cannons are excellent. The D6 hits per, and they have 2 of them. Yeah. Automatic hits because that's how flamers work now. But they're fucking excellent. I always run them when I have Death Guard. And this game I'm running 3 because I wanted to fucking put the maximum hurt on you. The maximum heat, the maximum jizz, if you will.
Oh, that's where you bowling rolled my my guys in your dice. Like, I'm gonna save this one. Oh shit!
We were talking about that earlier, like how I aggressively roll dice, and it's just kind of a thing that I'm into. Bottom of 1? Are we at the bottom of 1 now?
Yeah,
I think it's the bottom of 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm an aggressive dice roller. I like to put backspin on my dice, and it's part of my thing. It's part of my style, man.
Yeah.
It's what I do. It's a thing. I like to get in your head by rolling dice aggressively. You're like, this guy's a dick.
Yeah, he did it to me. It's like, I did. It's like, wow. Oh my god, he's like
destructive.
Like rolling dice and they're bouncing off of my models that I spent hours.
Yeah, like his amazing
hours.
White Dwarf quality models. Which I was saying that earlier, that you were in White Dwarf. Like
yeah,
you had a couple of models featured.
I have one in White Dwarf.
Yeah.
It's customized
it's that captain, right?
Death Wing. There's too many death things now.
That's
Death
Dark
Wing,
Angels.
Yeah, Deathwing Terminator.
Yeah, Deathwing Dark Angels Terminator.
Yeah.
So that's a mouthful.
Yeah. In front of a painting of Lionel Johnson.
Yeah. The painting, he's sitting there with his helmet. Yeah. That's excellent.
And so that's that was in White Dwarf in the 30th anniversary 40K issue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. I don't think I have that issue. Maybe I should go pick it up. Did you buy like 100 copies of it?
I bought like 3 or 4 copies.
Nice. So we got to. Yeah. Just to have them.
Yeah.
Have one to read. Have one you just save. Just cut out that page.
I got one. I got an extra one. Sophie Hobbyist Girl. Couldn't find it local.
Huh.
So for some reason or whatever. Or no, she wanted one. She's like, I'm gonna get a copy, and she wanted it signed.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, well, I'll just buy one.
It's gonna be
I bought another one, and I autographed it.
Nice. It's gonna be worth money one day. Yeah. That's a collector's item. Yeah. You go on eBay and you find the Brush Wizard.
Yeah.
I almost called you the wrong thing. The fucking Brush Wizard signed White Dwarf Lionel Johnson painting Captain fucking
not ever gonna
whatever the fuck you get $5 or $6 for it. Easy.
Yeah, that's less than the magazine is new. It's like $10.
It's a $10 magazine. You can get $12 for it, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. What am I doing here? I just dropped Scorpius all over your Rangers in that corner and obliterated them.
Dead.
Scorpius is excellent. 3d3 heavy. It can fire twice if it does not move. Mm-hmm. And I did not move.
Yeah, I did not.
And I was just dropping fucking hate all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier that you mostly play against Tau and Necron. So
I'm sorry. The one guy started playing that plays Tau started playing Imperial Guard.
Okay.
So now he plays a bunch of shit that have mortars that don't need line of sight.
Yeah.
And now he sold off all of his Space Marine collection to buy Knights.
Okay.
So I'll be playing against Knights.
That's the new hotness. Yeah. Knights are brutal. I played against Chris the other night with his all-Knight list, which is, I think, 2 or 3 of the big guys and a bunch of the armigers, the little guys.
Yeah.
And he fucked me up. I went home, I cried, I turned on some fucking Celine Dion, I got in the tub with a glass of fucking juice and was just crying.
You're my heart will go on.
It was harsh, man. It was so, I was upset.
2 tubs of Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I was all sad. When we were playing, I was getting all flustered and confused. I'm rolling the dice, and he's like, "What are you rolling?" And I'm like, "I don't even know anymore." I was like, "I don't know what." I was like, "I'm all fucked up," because he destroyed half my army immediately. Just
I tried testing a list out before I brought what I brought.
Yeah.
Against our Imperial Guard, and the guy won on turn 1. Before, like, he went first.
Yeah.
And it was open war deck.
Okay. Yeah. Open war cards are really cool.
It was the where it's diamond shaped, like.
Yeah,
meets in the
like
middle.
some weird. So you guys were like right across from each other away.
And then we pulled an objective, and it was 3 objectives. One in the center of the map, so where the 2 diamond tips came in was right there.
So everyone's on it like right away.
And then we placed the other ones, and he used his like special ability to make them run extra. And he just like killed off. I think he killed off my destroyers, and then ran around my robots to the other objective. And capped it before I even got a first turn.
That's awesome.
It was awful. Then we played again, and then we played again, different map, different objectives.
Yeah, like switched it up a little bit. You'd have to.
And I could not roll anything.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is the most depressing night of 40K.
Worst. Dude, I hate whenever like I play 40K like every Thursday night. Pretty much, I go to my local game store, Fantasy Books and Games in Fairview Heights, Illinois. And I've been going there every Thursday for like years, pretty much. Well, not every Thursday, almost every Thursday without fail. I'm there playing, and I look forward to it every week. And I'm so fucking stoked to go play. And I'm always working on my lists. And I'm like, all right, Thursday night's here, and then I go play. And if I have a shit game, it's like the whole week was a fucking waste. Like the whole week's a lie. Like the only
build
thing,
up to
the
Thursday.
only thing I look for. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The only thing I look forward to, and then you play a game where like your dice just aren't cooperating. Or you match up with somebody that maybe like isn't in that same mindset to have like a fun game, or like maybe they're a little too rules lawyery, and that kind of takes the fun out of it. Or just there's so many things like when the game just sort of like starts to turn sideways early on, and you like kind of lose that positivity, and then once the positivity goes away, all of a sudden everything starts going wrong.
That's how that IG game was. It was just like by the time it was over, I was just like. The last game, the second game was over. Like,
why do I play this?
I'm going to bed. Like, I was like snapping models to the steel sides of my my model case.
Your case.
I'm just like click, 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 close the lid. I'm out.
Sadness. Yeah, like no more. Yeah, I'm not. I can't even talk about it. I'm just gonna go home and fucking cry. That's too funny, man. Like it's weird how that happens because it's like your attitude toward the game, I feel, definitely has an effect on like how you play, but just how you roll. But maybe it's just because you're noticing only the bad things that are happening to you. Top of 2. But yeah, I always tell people that's like, oh, you got that momentum going, that bad momentum where you just start to feel shitty about your game, and then you start to mess up because you're not thinking.
Hey, the chicken walker moved.
Chicky walk coming on up. You're like trying to block me out.
Yeah, because that you wiped out the entire Vanguard squad.
Yeah, there was a Vanguard squad there that got killed while we were talking.
Yeah.
I did do some tap dance on their face with my Titanic feats.
Then the Alpha decided to punch him.
Yeah.
For 1 point
Yeah, there
of
was
damage.
like one guy left.
No, did he even do a point of damage?
No, I don't think he did a point of damage.
I think he punched him.
I think I might have saved it. Or
oh,
something.
you saved it. Yeah, you saved it.
So I killed all but one dude with my Titanic tap dancing feet.
And he's like, I'm out.
Yeah, and then the dude punched him and he failed his leadership and ran off. So at this point, you had already lost your Ranger squad at the top and then that Vanguard squad. So you were feeling a little down.
Yep.
I could see it. I could see it in your eyes. But the game wasn't over yet.
Yep.
There was still much excitement to be had. And here you're making a run for the fucking center objective. The only objective.
Yeah, well, I'm like, that blow drone is there, so I'm like, I need to get into line of sight of the blow drone.
Yeah, get that bloaty bloat.
And shoot at it.
Blickety bloat drone. Bloat drones are so good.
Like, I can't fit these guys all on this platform. You're like, I think it looks cool, just put the guy
just put him on there, it'll be awesome. Who cares?
I don't care if he's sitting on that baby food jar or not.
Those are actually, like the containers that gum comes in.
all that the Mentos gum. You eat?
Like
that's what those are.
I chew a shit ton of gum. Like I'm constantly chewing gum. So at work, every time I would finish chewing gum, I would just throw the container in my drawer. It's like, I'll use that later. So whenever I left work, I had like 30 of these things. Like all those, the round ones like in the middle and on the bottom, the ones on the top, like middle left as well. Those are all gum containers. And like half of my terrain is made of like gum containers. But it's good. It's good for your breath.
Well, good Tropicana tops.
Okay,
the caps for Tropicana. If you look at them, they look like they're Gothic architecture.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like take them off and I use them for plinths on like vampires and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm down with that.
So I had one. I had it sitting on my desk at work. And my aunt comes around. She's like, "What's this garbage just laying out here?" She like grabbed it and chucked it in the. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
No. That's a Gothic plinth.
She's like, I use those. And she's like, no, you don't. You're just bullshitting me. Like, this isn't something that you actually use. It's just like you're trying to like justify your garbage laying around.
Wow.
And I'm like,
some people just don't understand.
And my sister like comes around the corner. Oh no, he's got like a couple of those on different display models that he's made. It's like
he glues little monsters to him.
Yeah, you're just agreeing with him doing it.
To help him out, right?
So she's just like took it and just like, tossed it in the trash can. I'm like,
so does your family like they get what you do? Like,
oh yeah,
because I don't know if you I'm not trying to overplay this, but Scott the Brush Wizard is an amazing painter, and I like all your work, and that's why we're doing like a lot of close-ups in the middle of 3 here. We'll show you some of these models, but. Like, does your family get that you're very, very good at this?
Yeah. Like, my, like, everybody thinks they're like, you should make money doing this.
Right, yeah.
I was like, no. I can't do commission work.
No, it's like, too much like a job.
It's like a job. And
yeah.
And then I'm like, though there's people that are on, like, Patreon and stuff, then that like, I'm like, yeah, but they're like releasing tutorials every week.
Yeah, they're giving something back to people that are giving them money.
Yeah, and it's like
I don't got time for that shit.
You can't you just like paint up like some of the like your statues and stuff and like sell them? I'm like,
yeah, you could.
You could. But yeah. So I don't know. I just do a lot of stuff for myself.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean I'm down with that. It's like you challenge yourself to like paint something better or to improve your like a technique that you're on, and
well, it's like earlier today at the convention, I was painting Commander Sorsha bust from Privateer Press.
Yeah,
and it's like I'm just gonna mess around with some purples and blues and
stuff.
To
do the different skin tones. Yeah,
and people are walking up. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you mixing blue in with the skin?
Putting blue on skin.
It's fucking cold.
You just use flesh tones.
We had a good time with that. Actually, you were working on the eyes, and I hit up another painter we know, Alexa. I was like, "Hey, what color are your eyes? Yeah. We need a reference."
Like you're the only real Russian person we know.
He goes. What do Russian women's eyes look like? I'm like, I don't know. Let's ask Alexa. She's the only Russian person I know. Hey, what color are your eyes? So she sent me a goofy ass picture of her eyes. It's pretty good. We enjoyed that. We enjoy our painting community.
Yeah.
Of painting people.
I'm shooting plasma guns and stuff at the bloat drone.
Yeah, I'm trying to get bloaty bloat.
Dies.
Bliggity bloat drones. So Bliggity bloat drones got that 5-up demon save.
Yep.
And they also have a 3-up standard save. But then they also have disgustingly resilient. So they are very hard to kill, and they have 10 wounds base.
Yeah.
Which is fucking excellent. And they're toughness 7.
No one ever makes a 5-up anything unless your name is Dan Gomez. It's like he needs like 3 5-up saves.
Yeah. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep. Hey, look at that! I got all of them. I don't feel like I was making that many 5-up saves this game, though.
No, you made significantly less than
I normally do. Yeah. For me, I don't think it was that much.
There were definitely times at Adepticon where I'm like, we gotta roll 2 dice and get 5-ups, and it's like 5-6 next time. 5-5.
Yeah, like
6'6".
multiple wounds on one model. Like, oh, they're good.
I have 30 shots.
They're good.
Like at Adepticon, I had Vanguard guys with 30 shots.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling and hitting with all of them because they're ballistic skill 3.
Yeah, they're good.
And
They're gonna shoot
wounding, like wounding stuff on it was your Plague Marines, I think.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, I gotta make 16 saves. Looks like 3 go through.
I think in this game, you were rolling bad, and it wasn't up to me to make the saves because you were rolling.
I was rolling
pretty shitty, to be honest with you. And Cataphren Destroyers doing some sexy work.
Those things are awesome.
They're really cool. Well, the model is cool.
Yeah, they're actually really fun to paint. I was looking at them before. I'm like, oh, these things are super detailed. like they're big, bulky.
There's too much shit on them.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, these are gonna be. And I was like, no, I just like dry brushed some silver on them, and then painted the stuff that mattered because the bottom half of them was covered in weathering pigments.
Yeah, didn't you do like a different technique with the weathering pigments? For
I just the globbed them on the treads, and then just so that they looked like dirt. Built up onto it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Instead of just like dry brushing the treads and whatever. And then once they had the dirt on there, I used basic as a metallic pigment, like metallic black pigment. It's basically crushed up graphite, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And just wiped it all over the top of the tread,
raised edges,
so it looks like it's all worn clean.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then I hit him with Tester's dull coat, like from far away. I'm just like, don't blow this off, please don't.
Kind of like sets everything.
Yeah, but it didn't do a great job. The bottom of the anxiety box is filled with pigment.
Oh, it's like just coming off of everything. Yeah, I'm always worried whenever I do pigments if I like seal it or do something like that it'll ruin the effect.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, there's actual pigment fixer.
Okay, yeah, like.
But if you put
solution.
If you put it on after, it like smooths all the pigments out.
Yeah.
So I think what I should have done is probably put it on the tank tread and then blobbed all the stuff onto it to kind of get the hold. But
yeah, that makes sense.
Whatever.
That makes sense.
Deal. Half of there's weathering pigment all over all of those guys. If you look at my placemat for painting, it's all got like a red
just
tinge
weathered.
to
Yeah,
it.
Actually, my table's like that too with the rust color.
Yep.
So I think this is when you were going to assault me with
tried
your
to assault
dragoon.
with the dragoon.
Yeah, and
here.
I overwatched the piss out of you, and it didn't end up so well.
This is where I picked that model.
It didn't end up so well for that guy.
That guy was a useless model. He didn't do dick.
Yeah, he was at full wounds when he assaulted me. I was like, oh, this guy's going to fucking taser goad me all over the place.
Then gone.
Is that what that thing's called? The taser goad?
Taser lance?
Yeah.
Taser
lance. Goad's
the goads are for the infiltrators.
Yeah. Hold on.
Keep talking. I gotta. And then let's see, where are we? There we go. Let's wait.
I like to be able to see like where we are in this whole situation. Yeah. So yeah, you tried to. That didn't work out. That assault didn't work out.
Yep.
No, I think this.
Normally, I run both of the dragoon. They're two separate units. I run them as individual units of one.
Yeah.
And I usually run them side by side.
Right.
So then
one covers the other.
Yeah. So I can charge in with one, take all the Overwatch on one guy, and then if I have to, I can split off to a different unit.
Right.
And that way I'm not stuck having to run both guys to the same unit all the time because they're part of the same unit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I wouldn't mind running them as a unit of like 2 or 3.
How many of those do you have?
Just the 2.
Just 2. Yeah.
The one is modified so that he's kind of holding his lance on his shoulder.
Right.
And
that's kind of cool.
I snapped it off 3 times.
Yeah, those models with like the long parts that like fucking antenna and shit like that, and you're like, this is gonna fucking
local
break.
tournament and snapped the thing off at the tournament.
Yeah.
I walked up to the guy that owns the store. I'm like, Mark, you got some super glue?
I gotta fix this shit.
I need to fix this. I'm like, do you have it? on like your hobby desk, so I don't have to buy a bottle
Right,
of super glue.
yeah. I'm not trying to support your store. I just need to fix my shit.
I support their store a lot.
I know.
It is like, it's like,
What's even shooting right now? I think I'm dropping more Scorpius on you.
oh yeah.
My Scorpius over there in the corner, which you can't see because of the curvature of my GoPro lens, which coincidentally allows me, well, not coincidentally, allows me to get the whole table.
The whole table?
Basically the whole table in there, because my ceiling isn't tall enough to like get the camera high enough to get everything on there with my normal camera.
Right.
So that's why I use the GoPro for
Well,
this.
there's a Dominus under the...
Yeah, you can't see the
robot.
Dominus under there. And my fucking Whirlwind Scorpius is over there in the bottom left corner, just dropping hate on these dudes with my 3D3 attacks that I can do twice if I don't move, which is sexy.
Yep.
Just knocking fucking dudes out.
Yep.
Swatting them like flies. Killing them motherfuckers. It's pretty tasty.
I had to paint all this army. I had to paint all the plasma cavalier...
Culverins?
the plasma guns. I always call them Cavaliers, which are a Chevy vehicle,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not
yeah.
the actual
Like a shitty vehicle.
Yeah. And the data tether guys. I had to paint all those guys, and I had to paint the Cataphront destroyers and the new Dominus guy all like within 2 weeks of coming here.
Right.
Because our other buddy, Chris,
We have a lot of random people that we know.
at Rally Fox on Twitter,
Yeah.
is a huge dick, and he's like, "You can't go and do a battle report with gray models,
with unpainted models.
You are the brush wizard, and you have to. You have a reputation to uphold." And I'm like, man, I just want to go on vacation.
Yeah, just hang out, have a good
Hang
time.
out. It was like,
No.
So it was like I was going to a tournament.
You will paint.
And had to have everything painted.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I wouldn't have cared.
The worst part is it's like all a certain standard of painting.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's not just like 3 colors and done.
Yeah, you can't just like rush through a paint job.
Right.
I mean, the brush wizard can't do that.
No.
Just can't.
Can't.
Just can't. Here's me butt raping another robot. Took another robot out.
Yep. All right.
Little chubby robo, no
Yellow.
mo.
Yellow. That robot's painted like C-3PO
That's
in
right.
Force Awakens.
The yellow with the red arm.
He's got a red
You
arm.
don't recognize him because of the red arm.
Yeah.
And here's me gonna do some try to do some tap dance action. Actually, no, I didn't tap dance this guy. I gave him the claw.
Yeah.
Gave him the finger. Fingered him.
Yeah. It's awful.
Yep. I could put those cool like Freddy Krueger claws on there on my model.
I've never had the Onager disappear off the like in one shot. The one Tau player did like 8 damage to it in one run.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But I never actually just like picked it up off the table.
Yeah,
full of
so I hit you with the Thunderstrike Gauntlet,
Yeah.
which has another effect that I completely forgot. Like if it destroys a model, you can choose another unit up to 9 inches away and like do so many wounds on it if you like roll a 4-up. Basically, it's like you're throwing whatever it is that you fucked and just like threw it at something else so you could possibly wound it. But the Thunderstrike Gauntlet does 6 damage base for each hit. And I think I got 3. You got 3 unsaved wounds, so it's 18
like that.
18
And
damage.
Then when he died, I forced it to explode.
Yeah.
So I was just like fucking take a mortal wound.
Just like a little insult.
Yeah. It's like I did one mortal
One
wound
last finger.
to my Dominus in order to do it. But it was just like, you know what?
Totally worth it.
Worth it.
Totally worth
Take that one mortal wound.
it. Suck it. That knight pretty much just fucking made mincemeat.
Cleaned
of
out that
whole
entire
side.
corner.
He just kind of like walked through everything. He was like, hey, I'm gonna fuck
Yep.
this. I'm gonna fuck that. This is gone. That's gone. Yeah, he was doing some work. He did pretty well. And he's like almost 100 points cheaper than he was before with the new rules out. And they also have stratagems now for him. Because before there was no stratagems for it.
Oh, okay.
There was like rules for him in the index, I believe it was. But now they actually can do a couple of things, which I totally forgot that you could do, so I didn't take advantage of any of those. But, I forgot a couple of things. It's whatever. But I mean, he was pretty fucking effective either way. But the best part is that he cost less points. Like, I still think a Leviathan Dread's, like, comparable to a Night
I
Titan.
can't wait to run my Leviathan.
They're fucking sweet. I love Leviathan Dreads. I love the way they look, the way they smell, the way they taste.
I bought one like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And my credit card company's like, is this an okay purchase?
Yeah, you're buying weird shit from England.
It's like, this is an expensive purchase for, like, you never use this card. I'm like, yeah.
You just bought one?
I bought one with all the arms.
Like all the arms?
Like all the arms.
Did you get double,
No, I didn't get double of anything.
Messed up, man. You gotta get that double fucking cannons.
Yeah.
What is it called? It's
Storm Cannon.
Storm Cannon, yeah.
Storm Cannon array on an
Imperial.
The nice Imperial guys call it a Storm Cannon.
Storm Cannon. The Chaos version is the Butcher Cannon, which is way fucking cooler sounding.
I really like the
Dominos.
Oh yeah, I was like, you want to ever see a robot jump off a fucking ledge? Here you go.
Your fucking chubby robo jumps down.
Like he's charging you, or he's moving down over here.
Making some moves, bro. Making some fucking moves.
Yeah.
Top of 3 right now.
Those cataphrons. I felt like they were wasted most of this game because it's like they're like we're gonna go after the blow drones, but they move so slow.
Yeah.
And it's like no, we're
the
gonna
blow drones are just like.
yeah. It's like, well, we can still kind of shoot at that blow drone, but no, we're gonna turn over this way.
I remember during the game, you're like, "This is so fucking stupid." Their advance is only D3.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that is stupid."
They rolled like a 2.
Yeah, like you rolled nothing. Like they hardly moved extra at all. But their base move's like what, 6, right?
6 standard, like
that's
infantry.
pretty good.
And they don't count as vehicles, so they're infantry.
Yeah.
So they can go into ruins.
Yeah, like you're like moving them all over stuff. You're like, yeah, they're infantry. I was like, cool. I dig it.
Like, are they vehicles?
I mean, we kind of played fast and loose with the vehicle moves anyway, because these aren't ruins. None of this is ruins.
Yeah.
You can just jump
like,
all over the place.
Like the chicken walker's base actually doesn't fit between that wall and that little dome.
No, he just like jumped over it.
He's like, hey,
just jumped over it. I mean, he's got fucking long legs. He can't jump over a thing.
Right? Yeah.
Of course he can. It's like a fucking advanced fucking S&M robot with a little dude
Yeah.
stuck, a little gimp dude
engine.
stuck in there.
That's
pumping his
a
little
Tom
legs.
Walton miniature.
Is it?
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah. He's all about sausages
Yeah.
and eggplants.
Is there a hidden eggplant in there somewhere? And here we are doing some.
He designed the robots too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the robots are cool. Castellans.
The Castellan robots.
Yeah. I remember seeing a drawing of the Castellan robot in like one of the really early 40K books. I think it was the 40K Compendium. It was like this red book, and I remember seeing the Castellan robot in there, and it looked very similar. Like it's a little bit of a tweak on it, obviously, but like sort of like rounded, like chubby robot design. I always really liked that. So when they came out, I almost wanted to play AdMech because I really like those robots.
Yeah,
and they're awesome on the game. They're awesome on the table.
The reason I picked AdMech is because of the chicken walkers with the GIMP engines.
Yeah, you really like a GIMP engine.
And that and the Onager. I was like, these are all awesome models.
Right, yeah, they are really fucking cool.
Like the baseline infantry dudes are cool too. I'm like,
yeah, they all look sweet.
Like that's why most of my army is like Skitarii side of AdMech.
Yeah. Like before, it was like 2 separate books completely. Yeah, which I thought was really stupid, but I'm glad they came to their senses with that one.
Looks like I got guys trying to shoot the bloat drone.
Shooting
again.
bleedy bloat drone.
This fucking group of dudes that can't do shit.
You actually used a command point so that they didn't run away after they got blasted by the Scorpius.
The Cataphract destroyers, I think, are becoming the VIP or not VIPs, MVPs.
Yeah, they might be VIPs. Yeah. The MVPs of the game.
Yeah, they're like.
They're fucking killing it.
They're like, you've been using Skitarii Vanguard. You need to be using Cataphract destroyers.
Right.
Go for.
Are they a troops choice? They're not a troops choice, are they?
They're troop choice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're three wounds apiece.
That's pretty.
The toughness of 5.
Toughness 5, yeah.
And but that squad of 3 is like 200 points. Or
yeah,
some
it's
shit.
kind of hefty.
Yeah.
a troops choice, so you could just fucking run a shit ton of those dudes. I mean, if you have the fucking points.
Yeah,
you
we
play a
mostly
2K
play
list.
like 1500.
Yeah. 15's not bad. I like 15 because it makes you really think about the things you're taking. And whenever I'm building a 1500 point list, I get really like tied up in the fact that like I feel like I don't have enough models because I typically play 2K at the store I play at. Like we standard 2K. And then when I take 1500, I'm like, man, I don't have enough stuff. I'm not going to be able to deal with it. And then I have to remember that my opponent also has 1500.
Yeah.
And he's also kind of at a diminished level of like, you know, output that he can do.
Yeah. I want to see if we can get my group to like go to 2K.
Bump it up to 2K, man.
Yeah.
You get all the goodies.
Right.
You take all the good stuff.
I'm like buying into Deathwatch.
Yeah.
And they're expensive.
They're points-wise expensive. Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
I have a list that's 1,575 points right now, and I can't figure out how to take anything out of it.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
What do you got?
I love Deathwatch. They're really cool.
Where's the...
It looks like we are... well, this is the middle 3. Let's do the middle 3. Right? Middle 3? Is that what we're doing?
This is, I'm still shooting.
Oh, it's not the middle 3.
Oh, no, I'm attacking. There we go. Yeah, I'm charging with the Dominus.
Ah.
Because I was like, I'm going to sacrifice the Dominus to the Knight to try to, like, make it so I can charge in with a robot.
And the robot not get shot, yeah. And I overwatched the shit out of him, and he did make it in.
He survived.
He survived, yeah. I started getting smart and rolling, like, all my guns at the same time with just different colored dice.
There's a guy that I played against at Adepticon that did that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I think the rules technically... do the rules say that still, where you have to roll each shot individually, like, for different guns? Because I'm pretty sure 7th edition was that, where you had to, like, basically roll each gun.
In the not the player's handbook, that's D&D. In the rule book, it says, like, roll all, like, weapons at the same time. So... I know there was like this big to-do on Twitter. There's people like, how do you feel about people rolling different dice for different things? And they're like, and then like some of the tournament players are like, that's fucked up. Like,
why?
Like you shouldn't be rolling specific dice for specific things. I'm like, well, I run copper colored and green, like metallic
because it matches
dice
your stuff.
Because it matches my stuff. But I'm like not like digging out specific dice. And they're like, like if you're running like a certain dice for you, like this attack and then this attack, that's fucked up. Because how do we know that you're not rolling those specific dice? Because like I have specific dice, better or something. I have specific dice I roll in D&D for like if I'm casting a flame spell, I'm rolling like orange,
orange die. It makes sense. Dice. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's thematic.
So here's where Punchy Chubby Robo did like 12 wounds on me this round.
Yeah, I put him into
punchy mode.
Punchy mode, which is
it's got a name.
It's got a name, but I can't remember what it is because I never call it that.
But basically, it allows you to like
fight twice. Yeah. So he usually attacks 3 times. He's got 3 attacks. So, but in this mode, you can no longer shoot. You can't shoot anymore, but you fight twice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
and it's like a power fist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like double strength.
Castellan fists.
They're
like strength 10. AP minus.
Yeah. You're putting the hurt on me, man.
Yeah.
Like, you knocked 12 wounds down. I was like, oh, ouch.
I had a pair of
this dude's dead.
Castellan robots. That kid that I told you about earlier with the orcs. He like put a Gorkanaut in their face.
Yeah.
And I like wiped it off the board.
Just punching it.
With 2 Castellan robots.
Yeah, that's awful. Brutal. Yeah, it's like 12 swings.
Yeah.
With 2 guys, 3 attacks each, doubled up. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, this thing hurt me. I was like, oh shit.
You're down to like 5 hit points on
I think I was like down to 5 or 4 at this point. And like I was saying earlier, there's always a point in the game, like even when things start off bad, there's usually like a point where it kind of evens out. Like to where you get into where what your army does well, and it kind of like makes it, you go, okay, this is why this robot costs X amount of points.
Right,
This is why this costs X amount of points, because now it's making its points back.
Right, yeah.
You know, like the beginning of the game, I really had you like on the back foot, and I could tell you were kind of like, oh shit, because like I wiped out like 2 squads like immediately.
Right.
But then you brought this robot in, and one robot like pretty much destroys almost destroys my knight.
Right.
And it's just like, holy shit, like that's why you take those robots, and that's why they cost that much points, because they can take a knight out.
If you're running with flamers, like 242 per robot. Mm-hmm. That's like more than a squad of destroyers.
Yeah. Per robot.
Per robot.
Jesus, yeah, that's a lot.
I
of
ran
fucking points.
6 robots at Adepticon.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah.
That's like your whole list.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, to hit with power fists twice, it's like out of
and
control.
They don't take it's not like a regular power fist where they're taking a negative to hit.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to ask that. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's really good.
They swing on a 4, like
Yeah.
they hit on a 4, so their weapon skill and ballistic skill are both 4.
Right.
So it's like super average.
So those robots
hit.
they're sexy. That equalized shit out. I was like, oh man, he's about to kill my knight. And I was trying to think of like, what do I do if he kills my knight? Well, I'm just gonna abandon that side. I was like, I'm just not gonna worry about it. And I'm gonna worry about this robot running rampant all over the rest of the fucking table.
Chicken down, like eating plague knights. They're
Yeah.
plague marines like crazy.
That was in combat the whole game. It seemed like, well, at least till turn 3. Like
he's like chasing these guys all over the board. It's great.
Yeah, they were locked in the whole damn time. That was pretty good. And now we're going to do the middle of 3, where we do some tableside middle of 3 action.
Whoa, it's the middle of 3.
Let's see that.
It's a pretty exciting... Oh, God, Jesus. It's a pretty exciting game. It's a pretty exciting game so far.
My shit's gone off the table.
Well, you know, some major stuff happened this turn. These Rangers are still alive, so that's good. What are these called? Destroyers?
Cataphront destroyers.
They're making a break for it. Trying to roll up here. These guys got shot to shit, but he forced a passing morale, right?
Yep.
And then they just continued to shoot this shit out of this guy.
He won't die.
He won't die. He's down to 3 wounds though. This guy is smacking these dudes pretty hard in close combat, down to 2 guys. These dudes are making a break. This guy's just standing there being useless. This dude's, he was shitty last turn. He only managed to do like a couple of wounds because he rolled really low on his number of hits. Here's where the real action happened. Over here. It was a, what are these robots called?
Castellan robots.
Chubby Robo versus sweet ass Renegade Knight. You did like 12 wounds on me this turn.
Yeah.
With the Robo, because you have some special punchy robot thing.
They do like 3 damage each.
Yeah. It's pretty brutal. And he can hit twice.
Yep.
Punches me 2 times, does 2 times the attacks.
Yeah, so 6 damage, or 6 attacks each round.
Yeah, so it was pretty brutal. So I was up to like 18 when I walked over there. Now I'm down to 4. This guy actually managed to put some wounds on me. Both of them shooting at me this turn actually took me down about 5 wounds. So that was a pretty good turn so far as the chubby robot's concerned. So, of course, the objective, which we've discussed at this point, was to get to the middle of the table, which is still pretty empty right now. But I got flyers that can move pretty good, so, you know, I feel all right about that.
I got long-range sniper rifles.
But he's got long-range sniper rifles covering that area, so still anybody's game. You had a rough couple of turns to start.
Yeah.
Stuff was getting wiped out, but I feel like it's evening out now after this turn.
Yeah.
This turn,
like one entire squad of Vanguard guys gone.
yeah, there's a lot of dead dudes over there.
These guys and these Rangers all disappeared first turn.
Yeah, they kind of got wiped out pretty quick, but they look very nice. That's the important part. And I did 18 wounds.
In one shot.
18 damage to this guy.
Guy.
Yeah, with the knight, the knight's super claw. So yeah, let's go into bottom of 3. So I'm gonna try to do some work here. Ready for it, man? All right. back to us doing the commentary.
Oh,
Hey.
Yep, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Hey, we're back. That was the middle of 3 tableside action, and here I am making bold and aggressive moves flying bliggity bloat drones all up in the
He
middle.
says bold and aggressive, and he's running away with his plague.
Right? Yeah. Well, you know,
It's like that chicken walker's scaring the fuck out of me.
they had to get away. That, and I also I backed up with my knight, because knights are awesome and they can just walk away from combat and still charge and shoot and do everything like normal. They don't even care. They can walk over dudes like out of combat.
I was gonna get a knight to go along with my AdMech, but
that'd be awesome.
The one guy that I play with is like, yeah, so I was thinking about getting a knight. He's like, I will shoot you.
Like you bring it, nobody wants to play with you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good, but I mean, I think everything else is sort of like coming up to that level too, where a knight is still excellent, but there's things that can take it out. Like they used to be like this insurmountable thing. You saw it on the table, you're like, well, fuck, this game's over.
Right,
yeah, but now it's like, okay, I got some stuff that can deal with it. And at least now everything can wound anything on a 6, so I mean, you can still punch it.
Like,
if that's your last resort.
I'm leaning towards like bringing more Cataphrons because they're strength 8.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, all my Vanguard are strength 3.
Yeah, they're a little
and it's like
weaky
I'm gonna shoot
bitches.
I'm gonna shoot or like aim them and hope for 6s.
Yeah, and hope I get some 6s to damage you.
So when I was fighting against Greg, it was here's all these walkers. They're all toughness 6 or better.
Yeah, 6s on everything.
And
I feel like there might be some Greg animosity.
No,
I think there needs to be a matchup.
Another matchup.
Yeah, next year. Or we get Greg to come here to St. Louis, and you come back, and then we do a whole thing.
Do a whole video.
There you go.
Grudge match.
The gauntlet's been thrown.
Now the biggest problem is I can't fight anything with high toughness.
Yeah.
With Vanguards or anything.
Don't you have like dudes that like lower the toughness too, like with like rad grenades or some such thing?
No, if the Vanguards are within an inch, then it lowers their toughness by 1.
Got you, yeah.
But the Vanguards were never within an inch of anything.
They were busy getting shot by the Scorpius the whole time. Yeah, I knew I had to take out the squishy stuff. And I couldn't shoot your Rangers on that bottom right corner because you're out of range.
Yep.
You asked me that during the game. You're like, why didn't you shoot those guys?
They're
too fucking far away.
I couldn't shoot them.
Yeah.
Too far away.
And
I kept forgetting about the Scorpius in the back corner because it's behind you couldn't
really see
a wall. And it's like I looked right at it and it's like I should probably shoot that.
Go over there and do something about that.
And then I'm like, I was going to at the very beginning, and then I shot the knight instead.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, you shot it once with. Oh no, shot deflected back on it when it shot at a robot.
Yeah, the robot deflected a shot.
It's got those cool deflector shields, and it literally like bounces back. I don't know how like a mortar basically bounces back onto me, but it's a grim and dark universe. Who knows, man?
Dreams.
Like, yep. Reverse trajectory.
Yep. Instinct.
Here I am spraying goop. I sprayed some goop on those last 2.
Yeah, and then he died.
Last 2 guys. Now they gone. They gone.
All my Vanguards.
They gone. Yep.
Useless.
Yeah, that was. They didn't do much.
Got some combat going on with the Chicken Walker.
Yeah, he's still fighting those 2 those Plague Marines down at the bottom. Plague Marines are good, man. Toughness 5. It's always a pain.
Yep.
No one expects it. Disgustingly resilient. So good.
Here I am. The Dominus dies.
This is gonna do some tap dance.
I think if Dominus just gets
tap dancing on your face.
And this is like where I realized that I forgot to do my healing on my Dominus.
Yeah, like I said, and this was probably a different take when we were recording this, but like you forget a lot of your rules, and I think that's one of the things. Obviously, that's a thing that works against you.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those like things where if you play the army enough, you start to just become second nature with all the rules.
Well, like I had almost all of my like weapon profiles and everything.
Like your stats memorized,
memorized, and then I had a chance to play, like really play, because I usually would play like every Saturday or every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I hadn't played since pretty much after Adepticon, and
bad news.
Yeah, so it's never had time, and so all the stuff, just like trying to play bass guitar earlier.
Yeah,
it's like I can't remember.
Just forgot. Yeah, you just forget everything.
I can't remember anything.
Yeah, when they changed the stats from like 7th to 8th edition for stuff, I was like, I'll never understand the game again.
Oh yeah,
I'm destroyed. I'm shattered to pieces. Like I don't know what I'm doing. And now, like, I got all the stats and everything's
Well, like,
fine. I just had a
the
little freak
7th
out.
edition rule book, because I bought into 7th edition when AdMech came out.
Yeah.
I bought everything when AdMech came out. And I've been reading and, like trying to analyze these charts and everything. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't understand any of this shit.
any of this. And then they come up with the hit chart and the Tahoon chart for or the Tahoon chart for 8th edition.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
super simple.
I'm like, that's amazing.
It's so easy.
I don't ever have a problem with that ever.
Like, still, like, I played 5th through 7th edition for, like, forever.
Yeah.
And it was like, what's your toughness and what's my
Yeah.
strength again? And, like, always looking at the chart.
Yeah.
Like, every time.
Yeah.
Top of 4!
Oh. That's like trying to memorize Thaco in 2nd edition D&D. Fuck
There's
Thaco.
always a chart, man. So that Dominus got squished. He got
he
squished
died.
hard. I squished him good, man.
Yeah. But he wasn't my warlord.
No, your warlord's the dude at
My
the
warlord
middle right there.
survives.
Survive. And these dudes making a break. This is where we were talking about if they could, like, walk over stuff like that. And I was like, are they vehicles or are they infantry? And like, they're infantry. I was like, yeah, they just do whatever they want. Just fucking run all over stuff. I also think it's way funny. Like, you just kind of, like,
Just stack
precariously balancing shit on other stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Let's stack all these like highly painted models
Yeah.
on top of shit. But they're put inside of a steel-sided file folder case.
Your case
which
with the
which
magnets.
is all like magnetized on, and my girlfriend's like, that gives me so much anxiety when
Yeah.
I look into this box.
Yeah, because things are like sideways coming out, coming up.
So it's now dubbed the anxiety
The
box.
anxiety box, yeah. I heard you refer to it as that, and I think that is excellent. Oh, you about to cataphrone me.
Oh no, this is the Dominus.
You about to Dominus me.
Dominus.
Dominus. With his, what is that
pistol,
gun?
And he's got a
Disintegrator? What? No.
macro stubber.
Oh. I've got one of those too.
Or some macro pistol or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's got a eradication.
Eradication.
Which
yeah.
you roll die 3
Mm-hmm.
hits. Or die 3 shots.
Yeah.
And every time I rolled it,
It was like a 1.
1.
Yeah. yeah, I don't think you did
spend
more.
a command point.
Yeah, it's like
You got a bunch of command points. I'm like, I got 3 command
you're like,
points.
I've been using
left.
them. I was like, oh, okay, you had a big pile there earlier.
I was like, I used all of them.
Actually, I don't think I used all my command points this game because I only had 5. Because I had.
I think you only used a couple command points.
Yeah, I think I had 3, and then I had plus however many for my patrol, and then I had -1. So, yeah.
Those snipers in the bottom right hand corner didn't do dick.
They didn't do anything. They were just
Every
they were
time they
taking pot
rolled,
shots here and
every
there.
time they rolled, it was nothing. And the regular rifle guys were never within range.
There was a solid 2 turns where it seemed like you whiffed like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were trying to tell me, you're like, well, I can't really see him. And I'm like, well, you could see him.
Yeah.
Like, poke my head down there. I was like, you can see everything, man.
Yeah.
So you gotta, like, be more aggressive with, like, your line of sight. Like, you just kind of assume that you can't see it. Like, get down in there and, like, yeah, I can totally see that dude. I mean, because he was, like, higher up. I mean, he was, like, quite higher than the rest of them. Like, it's like it is 1 in the morning.
Like 1 in the
Yeah, it's 1 in the morning. That's fair. I was gonna give you
like
shit for
4
yawning.
takes and 1 in the morning.
Yeah, that's fair. You can yawn.
This is the.
He's gone. You killed him.
Yeah.
Did you kill that? Yeah, you killed that one.
That one. Yeah. The neon one's gone.
You killed the neon one.
Finally.
Blow drone gone.
Bastard.
They're so hard to kill.
And yeah, because it's like I'm just gonna flamer the guy that was on the bridge.
Yeah, you flamed one and then shot the other guys.
And then not shoot the guy in the middle because it's like, oh, I don't know if I got line of sight on that guy. You're like, just shoot him.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
No, you could totally see him. It wasn't just a matter of just do it. It was like, yeah, you could totally see him. I think the thing I like the most about 8th edition, I'll probably say this and say a different thing I like the most every time, but that you can split your fire with your weapons. So,
Right,
as long as you say, well, this is what I'm doing first before I roll any dice. It's like, well, because it used to be you would build a squad of something and you'd be like, well, I really want to take one guy with a flamer, and people would be like, no, that's insane. Why would you take a flamer? Because you have to shoot everything at the same squad and it would be wasted. But now it's like you could legit take a tactical squad, and it's actually tactical because it can do different things.
Right.
So yeah, I love that. Like, it makes so much sense. Well, I'm gonna flame this dude and then plasma blast this other guy.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
The Death Watch that I'm building. There's like,
Yeah.
like they're gonna. There's like this guy in there, like a heavy weapon specialist guy,
Yeah.
and then like everybody else has got chainswords and
Right,
star bolters
yeah,
or
like-
something. It's like, why is he in there? It's like because he's gonna give him cover fire.
No, yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that makes sense that he could do that.
Plus, all the Death Watch guys I've been building are like characters anyway.
Yeah.
It's like I've just been like throwing models together.
That's awesome. No, that's fucking cool. Deathwatch is excellent. I had a small Deathwatch army. Actually, I actually had a large Deathwatch army for a little bit, but it was 7th edition. And the first couple of games I played with them, they just got destroyed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I like these guys. I had 2 Corvus Black Stars. I had a couple pods. I had all kind of stuff, and I sold most of it. Kept some of the stuff that I painted.
Oh, assault.
You're doing some assault still.
Yep.
I had moved in my Lord and Terminator armor.
Oh yeah.
I think last turn.
Yeah.
maybe.
And he was giving me some problems.
And I was trying to mess you up, but so interesting thing about Terminator Lords or Lords in general in the Death Guard book, they aren't toughness 5 and they don't have disgustingly resilient. It's like they. Okay, so I think they want you.
That's like the best news I heard all day.
Yeah. Only
It's like,
T4.
this guy doesn't have disgusting.
Yeah, he can't roll and he sucks. He's dead. I think it's like they want you to buy like the special characters that they just brought out, and they're like, we'll just fucking nerf
Yeah.
Chaos Lords so no one wants to take them. But I still take them because I don't like spending the extra points for the other guys.
Right.
And Chaos Lord, like with Terminator armor, is like 120 points or something like that. Bottom of 4. Now it's getting a little nerve-wracking here.
Oh yeah.
I got a
Hands
dude.
on the table.
I got a dude on the objective, hanging out. Cataphrons.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try to get him up on the staircase. Now he can't really go there. I'm just gonna walk him up to the edge. Then these guys are like, "Let's go."
Yeah, they're. I figured I needed to get those guys at least like ready to go into the building, so that way they could pop out on the top at the end.
Bloat drones just
Yep.
hanging out.
In bloat drones, I mean they move 10 inches, so I knew I had the mobility.
Right.
But I was like, all right, I just have to weather like at least another turn of him shooting at me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew if it went further beyond 5, that I would just be sitting there just getting shot. And I was like, well, hopefully I can withstand it, because the one with the die on it is down to like 2 wounds. I think.
Yeah, he was
at this
down-
point he's down to
I
like
think
actually no, maybe he's down to
was
4
4.
wounds. Yeah, he's down to 4 wounds right now.
Because you saved a couple.
Yeah, so he's not long for this world, and I figured the other guy probably had enough juice in him that he wouldn't die right away. But I was like, if this goes further than turn 5, I was like, they're just gonna keep getting shot and keep getting shot.
You know what would have been amazing in this fight?
What's
The
that?
termite.
Oh yeah,
There's just
yeah.
like termite up through the objective in the middle.
I'm
Like,
here.
Here's
Yeah,
like
and just sit there.
Like 10 guys pop out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Anything that deep strikes would have made this really interesting, actually, because you could have just landed on it like right away. And
If
just
I was running my normal, because I switched to Ryza for this one, for my Forge World. If I was running Styges 8, I could have just deep striked them at stuff on top of
yeah, that would have been
the
cool.
objective.
That would have changed that dynamic completely.
Completely.
And the knight's sort of neutered. He's hitting on 5s. He's still shooting stuff. I mean, he was down to like 4 wounds at this point. Like I thought he was. I was pretty sure he was gonna die before I fucking squashed your Robo and the other dude. I was like, man, that robot's gonna just fucking destroy me. But you know, I got him, because that robot was down to like what, a wound or 2 by the
Like
time he
1
got
or
to
2,
me. Yeah, by the time he made it to me, he was.
That's why I charged in with the Dominus first.
And the robots don't have a damage chart or anything like that, like where they lose potency as they lose wounds. No, they're just
straight up.
which is awesome.
Yeah, the Onager does. The Chicken Walkers don't have. Pretty much the only thing I have in this list that has, the Cataphrons.
No, because they're infantry.
No,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's I'm thinking at this point, if I can just survive through all the shooting,
Yep.
Then I'll have it in the bag. But I wasn't 100% sure that I would survive through the shooting.
plasma culverts staring you in the face.
Well, that and you finally killed those 2 guys on the bottom that were in combat with your dragoon,
Right.
like
Yeah.
the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, here he comes.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have much in the way of shooting or anything, so it's the top of 5.
Yep.
And now you're moving up, getting in range,
Yep.
getting your flamer. Your flamer was actually in
Flamer's
range.
Actually in range to the front guy.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was severely tempted to just dump everything into the front guy.
Yeah.
And just like flamers, everything. And the chicken walker decides to just take the stairs.
He's going up the stairs. Just take the stairs, bro. Running up behind me.
I actually ran the chicken walker with the little pistol or assault gun.
Yeah.
And I never threw the
It's
assault
pretty
gun
decent.
at. Yeah, it did some work.
Yeah, I think here you're assault gunning me and I like lose a dude. I lose 1 plague marine.
Yeah, I think you.
Yep, he gone. That's right. These guys are about to fucking flamer and plasma me in the face. And Dominus was still alive too.
Yeah.
You
No,
could've-
Dominus stayed alive the whole game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is where you're throwing the flames
Yep.
on the one guy and then the plasma on the other one, which I felt was really good strategy.
And I had to shoot the pistol on the front guy, and then I tried shooting the eradication ray at the other guy.
Eradication ray.
And that gun, it's like it when it hit, it did damage.
Yeah.
But it only did 1 hit and like 1 damage.
Yeah.
It never like did any like major work.
No, yeah. No, what's funny is at one point, like you were rolling your dice, and you rolled the 3 dice to see how many
for
hit, or how many hits you
the
could do.
flavors, yeah.
And you were like, okay, none of them wounded. And I was like, what? Wait a minute, dude. And I was like, you get way... No, it was for your plasma, because I was like, it's like D6 each, right? And you're like, you just picked up the 3 dice to determine how many hits, and you thought those were the hits. I was like, no, man, go
Yeah, some
go
of those
redo
like
that shit.
D6 and D3, like flamer attacks and stuff, like always confuse me.
Yeah, because you roll 1 set of dice, and then you roll another set of dice, and then another set of dice.
Right, yeah.
And here, I think you took this guy down to
1 hit point.
1 wound.
I think he had 1 left.
Yep. It's pretty funny. So hard. I was for sure that I was going to lose another one right there. And I kept making saves. It's like, sorry.
Yeah. It's like, fucking demon saves.
And here's fucking,
Resilient saves.
here's Dragoon getting up on these dudes. Doing some Overwatch. I don't think I did anything in
No,
Overwatch.
you didn't do anything.
And they rolled up on me, and I
like-
was like, yeah, just move them out of the way.
Yep. I do like the taser lance though. It's
Yeah,
like,
it seems pretty
6,
cool.
You get 6s. It's like,
Yep.
get 2
more,
extra hits.
More
for it.
hits.
Yeah.
Every time you hit a 6, it's like an extra. It's an extra hit, right?
Yeah.
It's automatic.
It
automatic
counts
hit.
as 3.
Yeah.
So you hit on a 6. You add 2 more so that it counts as 3 wounds.
Yeah,
Or 3
yeah.
hits instead of 1.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't think really anything happened in this combat that I recall.
I don't remember.
I mean, I think you maybe killed a guy, and I didn't do shit to you. And it's the bottom of 5.
5.
The bottom of 5, which I don't think I really did much. I rolled out of combat like a bitch because I wanted to shoot you with my not very effective knight. It seemed like the thing to do. It was a good idea. Something over
I
there.
think he like completely wiped the floor with the dragoon.
Did I kill that guy?
He's on the TV tray, so yeah.
Oh, that means he's dead.
Yeah,
he's on
dead.
the TV tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of dice. Even hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
Because I was all crippled.
He's got like a base save of 4.
Yeah. And I had put a couple of wounds on him from the combat. Yeah, he was down to like 1 or 2 wounds at that point. And I just needed to put like a wound on him. Yeah, I ended up with like 2 wounds.
This is the first time I ever like kept a bunch of dice in my pocket.
Yeah.
So like normally have the dice bag on the table.
On the table, yeah.
But it's like, well, I just put a bunch of my dice in my pocket.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I mean, that's a good move. That's what pockets are for.
Yeah.
Keep your pockets in there. Because I was yelling at you for leaving stuff on the table.
Shit on the table. Like,
Shit
get
off
your
the table.
fucking notes off the table.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
What? It's super fancy. It's in a binder.
Yeah, that's nice. Like all printed out and stuff.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. It's because I can't remember shit.
Yeah, that's okay. Just gotta keep doing it. I think at this point, it's not a real huge surprise
Yeah.
what ends up happening. We got about 2 minutes left in the video, if that much.
We went to 6.
Did we go to 6?
Yeah.
Oh, we did go to 6.
Yeah, I rolled for, you're like, well, it's the bottom of 5. You're gonna roll? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I just like grabbed a dice out of my pocket and just like chucked it.
Yeah, so it did end up
Yeah,
going
right
to
there.
6.
It's like,
But I don't think
6. Right
I don't
there.
think it really did too much.
No,
to be
I
honest
tried
with you.
shooting your bloat drone. And
Yeah.
I think I didn't kill it. And then
Uh,
afterwards, it went to your turn, and I
Did you kill it?
can't tell.
I can't tell. Like, we're looking over at the table. Is this stuff still on the table or not?
Yeah.
So yeah, they kind of ended up sticking around, man. So yeah, at the end of the game, I had at least one bloat drone.
Yep.
I can't remember if you killed that second one or not.
We're gonna find out
Yeah,
right here.
I don't remember. I'm like looking over there.
I can't.
And I think I only see like the water's on the table. I think I only see one bloat drone on the dead table. So I have a feeling you didn't kill that one.
Because it was like afterwards, I'm like, there's no point in rolling.
Yeah, you're like, this game's stupid.
There's no point. There's no point in you doing your turn 6.
Right?
'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Nothing.
Because I'm just gonna sit there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I could really shoot at anyway either. Maybe try to get my knight in some sort of like line of sight to your other thing,
Yeah.
because the middle building was totally blocking line of sight to your destroyers on the other side. But I mean, I thought it was a good game.
Yeah.
Even though I ended up picking up the win for this one because I did have all the models, 2 guys in the middle, at least the 2.
Yeah. One
Yeah,
game.
he was down to 1 wound,
Yeah.
or something like that. I mean, I think it was good. I know you were a little like shook up from the first couple of rounds of shooting that like got you, but I thought it ended up being a pretty cool game because I actually was worried there for a minute that I was just going to get shot off the objective, and if anything, it was going to be a draw.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was thinking.
Normally, I put the snipers with a Dominus.
Yeah.
And then, as long as they're within 1 inch or like 6 inches of Dominus, then they're getting reroll 1s on the hit roll.
Yeah.
And there's no room on either one of those platforms
To fit a dude, yeah. You're saying you couldn't fit him on there.
And so I'm like, well, you're not gonna get a Dominus. So then it's like, okay, I'm gonna roll two die 6 and see if I can beat a 3.
Not so good. Yeah, I think that dude survived.
Looks like.
Watch me take him off the table. We're
Right, yeah.
totally wrong. But anyways, man, I thought it was a good game.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sticking it out. I know it's late. We started late, but hey, man, we were busy painting all day at Midwest Miniature Madness. So hopefully you're going to have some awesome videos from all your... There's the handshake.
Yep.
You're going to have some awesome videos from painting all day, and this is going to be another awesome video, and maybe we'll knock another one out. So, yeah,
I'm
good shit.
game. All right.
Good shit. Hey, like, if you watch this all the way through, always appreciate it. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Go check out The Brush Wizard, thebrushwizard.com. Check out his videos on YouTube, and we'll see you later.
Bye.